Alright, so we are back again with some more draft champions. We'll see how it goes. I just started this one, I haven't even played an opponent yet, so it's already showing that I need 6 wins. So let's get started. And, you know, for the games, I like to switch over to full screen. If you'd like to chat or say anything, I do have a box, I'll be able to see it, so feel free to ask me anything, etc., etc. Unfortunately, I do have to work tomorrow for a little bit, so I can only maybe fit in a couple games tonight. Just have to see what happens. Kind of just depends on if I make people quit, stuff like that. Which, I mean, a lot of people concede the game if they start losing. Which is exactly what I want to make them do. Draft Champions is pretty fun, though. You get to pick from, you know, you get 15 different players to pick and from various positions. And it's really up to you how you want to do it. But, I mean, they're usually not as good as your regular team.
It is indeed time for a Draft Champions matchup, and what is set to be a great Draft Champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll.
Let's do it. We're kicking off first.
And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh,
and
did a good return.
Past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now it's the Chiefs' all-time leading rusher. It's Jamal Charles on the carry.
Nothing going for him right there, boys.
A loss of 4, and it'll be second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
Go for it again.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go with Charles.
Oh, he got it. Barely, but he got it.
On the play, and on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
What kind of game are we going to have in store for us? I understand the call here if it's the final 2 minutes and you're losing. But this is the opening drive of the game. That is too big a chance for my blood. But give them credit. They got it to pay off.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, shit.
Goes right side, complete to Gronk. Touchdown, Falcons.
It's all right. It's all right.
Gronkowski, 59.
Got to get adjusted to these guys.
And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
And that just happened. How about that play
that
right there?
Just
as you said, opening possession, setting the tone for everything. Now I'm going to
all right, let's see what my boys can do
now, because everyone should be celebrating his catch in the end zone. The tight end gets a little bit of love. But if you're a receiver on the team, you should be thinking to yourself, boy, oh boy, things are going to open up the rest of the game if they have to focus on him as well.
check out his pass defense right off the bat here.
Hoyer out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Here's Hoyer. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
First down.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2nd down now after the pass completion. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to
he's right there waiting. Damn.
Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening
now we're
our
going to have to try for a little
defense?
inside.
Exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now Hoyer. And he couldn't hang on to it through
we
the
got to go
contact.
for it.
Incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
They're indeed going for it. Is nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys will
Well, that was terrible for me.
the 30-yard
I was trying to get it over to my running back, in which case I would have got that first down, but no such luck.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Charles, the low setback. To throw is Rivers. Anuma's got it, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
Here we go to the second quarter.
And I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play.
Get her
What
done.
he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Buying time to his left. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Yeah, he slipped right through.
Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And he's able to pick up the first before.
Why my guys didn't hit him before, I don't know.
At the 4.
Third and 1,
Man, right by.
no need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Wow.
Quincy Enunwa from 3 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Well, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well,
All right, let's get on the board this time. For crying out loud.
You're saying don't forget,
Definitely got
it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside of your receiver.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So we're getting symptomatic.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I think it's safe to say I'm not going to win this one.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Word of advice for anybody that decides to play this. Don't go straight to draft champions your first game of the year.
Do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with
Go do a couple of season games first and get warmed up.
Thought there were some holes
It'll probably
in the
be better
defense,
for you.
and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a second down throw for Rivers. Completes it to Moncrief left side. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
A dump off for Charles. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that is going to set up third and goal. They're going to run with Charles. And gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Damn it, man.
Jamal Charles, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
All right, we'll try some quick
now
passes,
Dallas
see how
gets
that
set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And hauled in by Pitta. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in the zone.
Shit, he almost had it.
Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Hoyer. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train lane. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
It's caught inside the 25.
Couldn't even get him.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers.
Wow.
What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them.
Looks like I'm going to have to concede this one.
And bring it back out to start the third quarter.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Yeah, that's it.
Murphy.
I can't throw the ball to save my life against this guy right now, so I'm going to have to try another player. He can have the win. There's no point in me drawing that shit out. Well, I'm not going to be on here for long. Because I gotta work tomorrow. Things are getting tougher now, you know, I'm playing harder people as I moved up. Plus, I mean, I gave up on that last one. The guy got too far ahead. It was pointless. But it doesn't help that, you know, I took my sleeping medicine, so I'm kind of getting tired. I'm just not able to, I can't play as good as I usually do. Yeah, dude, I was. Totally. Right here. Right here, son.
Thank you very much, Larry Ridley. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. We are ready for this draft champions matchup as you get a quick peek at some of the stars.
Yeah, it seems like I kind of get like shafted on the
to kick off.
On my picks. It seems like sometimes. You know, some days I can sit here and win like 6 or 7 games in a row, and then. But like literally no bullshit, I took an Ambien about 20 minutes ago and I'm starting to feel kind of lightheaded, so to speak.
Here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2.
Probably not a good idea.
And no return on this one as the
that was the first game of the night for me too. I didn't play at all yesterday, so I probably should have went to like Seasons and played somebody to kind of get a warm up. I find that seems to help me a little bit.
Now Hoyer. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage.
Sometimes these screens work pretty good. Just depends on their defense.
Let's go. The play clock's running down. Here's Hoyer. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the
and almost broke that one loose.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I'm going to hit it
Run a
again.
screen pass really well. You got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, but all of them going together as one unit downfield.
Oh,
a really nice play.
damn.
Hit as he throws there.
Like one guy, the tight end was wide open
That
and
was
missed
close. The opportunity to
Try that
change
again.
momentum, big play, right in his hands.
Yeah, man, it happens like that
A sigh
sometimes.
of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And here the hook up good to Victor Cruz. They call it a gain of
Some people I
19,
found
moves
really
the
suck at
chains.
protecting against it.
The screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other
Oh, shit.
options and completing the pass.
He was really trying to get it.
Reggie Bush was the intended target.
All right.
And that'll bring up 2nd
Let me
down.
change it up.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Cruz has it over the middle.
There we go.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 16 there to the lead.
Yeah, I need to have them, man. I need time to throw.
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks.
He's pitching up like he wants to
Protection
stop me.
detail. They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
A first carry now for Reggie Bush.
Decent little run.
Push his way forward here for a good little gain.
I like to chew
It's
clock,
a
though.
7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's kind of what
3
I
yards to go here on
like to
2nd
do
down.
normally.
They'll keep it in the hands of Bush.
Get
And
that first
they'll bring him
down.
at the 18-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran now a nice little angle route. That's
All right, we're
supposed
trying
to
to
be a
run up
catch,
around the side,
and usually
possibly.
it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean,
Bush
he's a
can get
running
up
back,
there,
but
it'd be
he's
nice.
got hands. He should have caught it. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Brought in by Walford. Right
Son, I can't
side.
hear you with my headphones
Only
on. What?
3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And when you're playing a
We can't hear
quarterback
what you're
with some
saying.
experience and
Singing
some
in my
moxie,
microphone.
you enter the danger zone when you
You're
decide to
mumbling.
blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that
Trying to
play,
concentrate.
he can hurt
I don't
you
do that to
downfield.
you when
He
you're
reads
playing.
defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so
I
either.
think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target
Man.
for a really nice game.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well,
think
shit,
that's
I
a
guess I'll
big-time
take the
play there,
points.
because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick, but able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football. That's why he was able to bat it away.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to
So you ready for Madden 18? I can't wait,
And
man.
Charles, they
I
get the
went ahead
field
and
goal.
pre-ordered
Took
the
him a
GOAT
dozen
edition.
plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense.
I just hope a few of the
12
little
plays
glitches
were
and
run
bugs
out. They
they've
only
gotten
gave up
fixed
3
that were in
points.
this one.
In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Like if your controller batteries die on Madden 17 and then you put new ones back in, you can't even reconnect to the game. The Xbox will know that you did it, but the game itself will just not work.
Henry, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Pryor has it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
All right, so see what they got for us.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, we should have caught it.
On the field, but it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Back to the air on second down. It's called.
Under a
heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. Right. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy.
We want to hold them here.
The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety.
He's definitely going to throw.
This game is
I would
advanced,
assume.
You're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
For him.
Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's fourth down.
And when all else fails,
I don't ever trust people
when you're not
in this,
there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
I bet he does it fake. Huh? No fake? Most of these guys do. Man, he didn't waste no time getting to me.
52 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up. But
I think maybe I need to see how well we can run the football. What do you think, son?
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations.
Well, if you watch, maybe you'll learn how to play it. The new one's coming out.
It's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
You remember Timmy Jernigan at Florida State. His stoutness that was so impressive.
We need to figure out what's going to work, what's not going to work.
In the NFL, doesn't it?
If you call stout 300 pounds, and I do, then yes.
Used it well on that play and made a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's Hoyer. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down.
He's got a pretty solid
second down incompletion.
Luckily, his offense didn't really do a lot.
Now Hoyer. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line.
Got it.
It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
Yeah, let's try a stretch play.
That's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They'll go again with Bush. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Starting to mix it up on him a little bit. Starting to work some.
Keeps the drive alive. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They go play action here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarring the ball loose and brings up second down.
Man, it's hard to get an open receiver with this
second
guy.
down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Oh, shit.
And it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Oh, man.
And now out comes Houston.
Fat guy there. He's so damn dumb, he thought he was playing basketball. He was like dribbling the football, acting like he was shooting it.
This close,
damn knucklehead.
You gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Yeah,
a good
Derrick
gain of
Henry,
14 there, and it moves the chains.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he started
into a double team, and it's
got it back.
Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
All right, we'll try to pull the screen out
Dallas
again.
gets set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Oh, man. Nailed me. I had no one open. He was ready for it that time.
Continuing to fight downfield, the big tackle.
I need to at least get up there where I can get up.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the hit yard it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That should have been fucking interference. He's hitting me before I even went for the ball. That's terrible. That's one thing this game doesn't seem to do is call pass interference.
Is pattern
but
reading,
oh well.
Trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchdown.
So close.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the
pass it over our
I don't
head.
think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
Return of the mac and Cheetos.
Carl try it again on 2nd down. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
It is kind of actually. Who cares? Doesn't bother me none.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down.
Hey, they're talking like that, son.
All right, here we go.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining.
We want to try to at least prevent him
before
from
we get to halftime.
He's really close.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
He's going for it, I can tell.
On play action, it's Carr finding time. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The drive starts with Reggie Bush. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
The difference in draft teams, though, you don't pick all your players. You get 15 picks and that's it. The rest of the team is, gold players, low gold players.
And now out comes Houston. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They come out here in the eye. On second down, here's Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw, it's Carr. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Hurry up that quarterback.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points, and they looked to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Swung right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all. Set the edge in the run game, make sure that no one can move it that way, and, of course, rush the passer. On that play, use the speed to get during the run game.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Here's Hoyer. Incomplete
really.
there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Now Hoyer. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert it.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And I need to turn this down. It's probably bleeding through to the mic, which makes it sound bad on the other end. So now we're going to do some kind of run play, I guess.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. They'll run it with Bush, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
A give. This is Bush. Shreds the tackle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A nice pickup there. 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
All the elements of what you want out of a play came together on that one. A really nice run. Took care of the football. And even more importantly, taking the clock under 4 minutes now. At this stage of the game, how do you bleed out the clock, take care of the ball, and make sure the other team doesn't have a chance to come back on you? You're looking at your sheet, how many timeouts are left, how many runs do we need to close it out? That's what the coach is looking at right now. Situational football, trying to gain a victory.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Hoyer. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On the tackle that time, Paul Soliai.
2-minute warning.
Time for a break.
Yeah, I need to try to score.
Come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Let's go. 3-19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught just inside the 10. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up.
Touchdown. That's what I needed.
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Get our point after.
They're dangerous dangerous wide receiver. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Back off.
The kick team out there for the
And we've
Cowboys
left
as
them
they run
relatively
up to send this one away.
Small amount of time left to try to catch up.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across
And
the
even
20,
if he does
but not by
somehow
much,
manage
as he's
to
marked down at the 21-yard line. The Texans
touchdown,
offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off
anyway,
of
if
the
he
3 and
manages to
out.
score,
They're just looking for anything to
he's
grab
going to have to
onto
do
right
an
now.
onside kick.
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy.
They'll have to do an onside kick, and then they'll have the
let's go,
recovery.
because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Field goal tie.
Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're
Based
used
off
to a
his
bit
last
more
play,
scoring,
play
this
action
feels
shot,
almost
he's
like
trying to
a
go away.
well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
10 yards still left on second down. Carr to throw. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. Third down here.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. To throw is Carr. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And down he'll go at the 25. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
Try it again.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Carr, got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys.
Yeah,
They're in a good spot. Two-possession game, barely, but a two-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it, not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things happen down the stretch, but they also have the security of the scoreboard.
Well,
With that
we're
type
letting
of
the clock
lead,
run out.
even if something goes haywire, they're still in good shape.
I'm going to let the clock run all the way down so he has no time to catch up, even if he gets the ball back. Which I don't even think he's going to do that, but we'll see.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo.
I didn't say all that. Let's see. Well, yeah, I gotta go to bed because I gotta go to work tomorrow. So I will let you on here to play. All right. I'm going to, bud. Hold on. Alright, so anyhow, it's getting late. I got shit I gotta do tomorrow. So I'm gonna kill the stream for now. And I might do some more tomorrow or something, or the next day. But anyhow, y'all take care and be ready for Madden 18. It's gonna be out in August. And I will definitely be streaming some of that, you know, because I'll be able to play it like 3 days early. Anyhow, I'm sure most people that like the game, well, they'll also be pre-ordering and playing it. So, and every once in a while, you know, once I get enough viewers and stuff like that, I usually do give away stream keys or codes for the consoles, just depending on which I have. But anyway, check back, and thanks for watching. Bye.